Hey, what's going on, Karma Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good today on something I feel like showing off. Well, bam, we got Jolteon right there of the Delta species variety, but not being Delta species, still Lightning type. Beautiful card, drawn by Kyoki Saito. I love the Delta species card a good little bit. It's just something you can't replicate with the Terrestrials. I like the Crystal Heads too, but Delta species just has a charm, has a little air that cannot be duplicated by the modern features of today. It's one of those things. I'd love to see it come back. I'd love to see like a new, maybe a special set, like a throwback set for some of those older things. You like to see that. Anyway, want to talk about something real quick. Pokemon cards, the sales, the big high money, the big flex cards that you go to the vendors, you go to the POVs, and you actually watch people move these big high value cards around, right? All these slabs, all these like promos, these Japanese ponchos, all these crazy like high-end ultra modern cards, the Umbreon VMAX, you know the types, right? So many of these cards move, it's very profitable. There's so much money that can be made off of moving these cards. And where there's money, there's scams. There's people that are going to take advantage of that. There's some real scumbags out there, some real fuckheads that'll try their very best to game the system. Fake cards, fake slabs, they're not in short supply. They keep popping up. There's ways to dictate and tell. But hey, the good thing is with all these vendor POVs and with all these actual sales, people are filming a lot more. People are actually filming transactions a lot more. And it's more likely now you're going to actually get caught and recognized from previous sales or previous events that have happened. And we got a great example of that here today. This is going to be a video from Snorlax Brothers Company. I'll make sure to actually put that up. It's Co, but I'm pretty sure it's Company right there. We have it. I'll link them. Check out this video. This is a little bit wild. It's a little wonky. It will make sense. I'll bring up the context for it, but just initial glance, you might not know what's going on with this mall POV vendor thing right here. Let's check it out.
Who are you? Who the fuck are you guys?
Guys, we take it somewhere else.
You're just gonna let him fucking rob me in front of you?
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to get involved.
Which one is it?
I don't know. It's Christian. Just relax. Just relax.
Still four?
No, I mean, of course. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, that's a good little intro right there, isn't it? We got the actual Shadow Pokemon Mafia showing up. The red guy's like, whoa, who are you guys? What's going on? Am I being fucking yanked to the Matrix? What's going on here? And telling the people, like, hey, are you guys going to let them rob me to the actual vendors? And they're like, nah, man, we don't want to get involved in this. Don't mess up our stuff. Just if y'all want to fight, take it somewhere else. And honestly, I can't blame them for this whole thing. So upon initial glance, you see a bunch of people surrounding some dude in a red hoodie, actually knocking stuff out of their hand, getting into a confrontation. You might be inclined to be like, oh, there's a little bit of a victim thing right there. We actually see people that are trying to rob said person of Pokemon cards. There's context to it. There's a lot more to it. We'll get to that here in a second. Let's let it keep playing. Now that we actually have the foundation of what's going on, let's press forward.
And I don't want to get involved.
Which one is it?
I don't know. It's Christian. Just relax. Just relax.
Still four?
No, I mean, of course. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You literally lied to courtyard. Is that actual art? Because you're not supposed to buy from me. Yes, first you fucked me over. Yes, you did. He's literally stealing from me, right? This, I've never sold this.
I never get the lead to like look at other people's
I
stuff.
literally have a picture.
I think that might have completed it. This is like
Why would he destroy the car?
This is like the master fucking gaslighting. This is the card I sold you.
Further context, these people in black, the actual Pokemon Mafia, they recognize this guy from somewhere. They're pretty sure that this fool actually sold them a fake slab. This person in red is saying, hey, you're not supposed to buy from me. You're not supposed to do that at like Courtyard or something like that, which is basically leading me to believe there's been previous problems with this gentleman before, but they recognize him. And the dude in red's reaching out for a hand. He's reaching out for the vendors like, hey, somebody fucking help me. Look, they're trying to take stuff. And unfortunately, in the Pokemon space, people have seen stuff happen too much. You don't want to assume things. You don't want to actually go forward and help somebody that may actually be a scammer or a scalper or something like that themselves. And these people recognize that. So that's the general framework of it. Nothing really too much happens past that. The people in black are actually pressing the dude in the red, and they keep going with that stuff. But there is some context to it. There's a little bit more to it than that, and it's actually in the description. Let's check out the description first. Here's a backstory of what went down on that day at Woodbridge Mall show. So it wasn't the mall. I guess malls are doing that a little bit more now. So we were about to do a big deal for an Evo Skies booster box. Congratulations. But then a fight broke out and the client walked away. Well, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to get one. I then decided to record, and before this recording, they were throwing hands. It seemed like it. I went and talked to the people, and it turns out the guy in the red has been caught selling fake slabs multiple times, not just this time. The only thing that was sketchy was that the Japanese Umbreon PSA 10 he sold was in February, and it's kind of weird he came to confront the guy in the red. As you can see in the video, the people in the black and the tall Asian dude was defending the guy that was sold the fake Umbreon, which I will say is a pretty expensive card. So it seems like basically they all recognized him from some fake card movement slabs. Now look, I can't say for sure this guy was selling fake slabs. I don't have all the information. I don't have everything with that. What I do know is this guy in red did look familiar to me. I was like, huh, this is something that I feel like I've seen before. And we're talking about a different slab than I remember. So this is a Japanese number on PSA. That's a big boy card. That's some fucking 401k stuff right there. That's the one that's going to get you that yacht in the future. That's the one that's going to get you all the girls later on, man. You're going to have that card. You're going to pull up and be like, oh, ladies, I have an Umbreon VMAX, by the way. That's the Japanese one. The Eevee Heroes. So, big deal cards, right? I don't recognize him from that transaction. What I feel like I recognize him from is this video that was on YouTube. Fake Poncho Pikachu found at Philly store. This video right here, I'll also have this linked in the description. This is by the Personal Pokedex. As you can clearly see, once again, this might be his twin. This might be someone completely unrelated, but I'm feeling pretty confident this is the same guy right there. Basically looks like him too. We got a guy right here that's basically being told that a Poncho Pikachu that he's trying to sell is fake. Card in question is going to be this Poncho Pikachu. It's going to be the Rayquaza. Awesome card. Beautiful card right there. Definitely one of those ones from that era. 2016, 2017 is when it came out. Good card. I have a couple of these. I don't have all the Ponchos, but these Poncho cards, no one cared about them back in the day. Now they're crazy expensive, high value, big boy cards that are going to get you attention at any convention. These move quite a bit, but they're also ripe for scams and fake slabs. They just pop up all the time being fake. You can usually tell the card's fake. It'll kind of be like washed out a little bit. They don't have texture on them, but it'll look kind of off. The colors just won't be as vibrant. It'll look kind of dull. And then with PSA slabs, it's the same stuff as before. The black light, the G having a little dangly on. It's not supposed to have a dangle on it. The font's going to be off. The PSA slab indicators are going to be kind of weird. All kinds of ways to tell fake slabs. There's tons of videos about it.
Sorry about that. This is a real PSA slab. Okay, and then if you turn it around, that's real. See this?
No. What the fuck?
So I don't know where you got it
I
from.
got it from a show like last week.
Yeah.
Very like if you feel it.
Yeah, it also feels, the slab doesn't feel right. If you hold this and hold that, it just feels like light.
Everything is off.
Yeah. Luckily, this man had a UV light.
The edges on the Pokemon cards aren't supposed to glow either.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever had this card. Like I haven't done ponchos
It's
before.
so hard because that's like the most faked freaking card. So I don't.
I just want my money back. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're getting your money back. It's just fucked up for me.
It is. No, yeah. I mean, it's.
But they're telling the gentleman right here, hey, maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know, you have a fake Poncho slab right now. Isn't it funny that this gentleman right here, allegedly, is being caught multiple times with multiple fake slabs? He's being recognized for that, and the transactions are moving. I just think it's kind of funny that someone is having to confront said fool about having those slabs like that. Once again, it's alleged. I can't prove it. I don't know that he made those sales. It is funny that I recognize him from a completely separate actual fake slab happening, and now he's being confronted at a card show in a mall about moving other fake slabs. A little crazy, right? But people are about it, man, and people are paying some serious money for these cards. It's kind of crazy that people don't think that, like, they're filming or they're going to recognize you or they're going to come back for that money, or you can just kind of slide away, kind of snake away. And if you're doing it in, like, a local area where you live too, which you shouldn't be doing it at all, but if you're doing it where you fucking eat lunch, you fucking eat Chick-fil-A over there or something like that, like every other day, and you don't think they're going to recognize you, you're a moron. And that's what usually people do. They'll do it super local. They'll try to sell it like a local card store or like a local card vendor convention or something like that, and they're idiots about it. It's not good either way. Arm yourself with knowledge. Arm yourselves with how to discover fakes and how to actually look at them. You want to invest in a blacklight pen, go for it too, but there's plenty of different ways to actually verify that PSA slabs are real or fake, and if you feel good about the actual cards in them too. Nothing's 100% foolproof. There's always that slight chance, but the more knowledge you know, the less likely you're able to actually get one pulled over you. But yeah, red guy. Red guy right there, just in blatant daylight. I just like how he's getting like roughed up, and none of the people care. They're like, yep, we've seen this with Pokemon cards before. They're fucking crazy. You're on your own, big dog. Have your fun. Be careful. Stay safe out there, everybody. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Man, at a mall. What happened to mall security? Was Paul Blart not going to come in and help out the dude either? He's like, that guy sells fake slabs. That dude sold me a fake fucking Sylveon. I ain't doing that shit. Gonna go get my peanut butter pie now. It's you can open up a video every day and someone's just getting fucked over here, and it doesn't help the hobby at all. It's content though. It happens. It's just, you really do hate to see it at the end of the day. You really do.